So I guess hello to people joining us and on Zoom as well. Yeah, so my name is Tiago Ernex. I'm the communication officer here at SFIO, joined by Rich, who's our CIO of Digital Lima. And over the next, I suppose, 15 minutes or so, I'll keep it brief. I'll be sharing with you our journey, our plans for us to the NASDAQ within the next 2 years, and how you guys over Zoom, you here, might join us in that growth journey. So Starfleet Innotech, or SFIO, is a publicly listed global investment holding corporation. We manage a business ecosystem across F&B, real estate, and technology. We leverage decades of combined business excellence, as well as our strong presence across New Zealand, Australia, Malaysia, the Philippines, the United Arab Emirates, and the United States. What we do is invest in promising high-growth companies, forge collaborative opportunities, and help them scale to our global network. So our internal mantra here at SFIO is to be guided by tradition, driven by innovation, and enabled by collaboration. So those commitments have put us on a hyper-growth path to uplist to the NASDAQ from the OTC markets where we're currently trading to the NASDAQ within the next 2 years. These commitments have put us on a series. To do this, we've established a comprehensive strategy anchored in cross-divisional collaborations. In broad strokes, what we do is we strategically enter new markets through our F&B businesses led by our flagship brand, Epiphany Cafe. We fund this growth through high-yield real estate development projects spearheaded by Mariah, our premier real estate brand for technology-driven communities, championing wellness and sustainability. And then we augment our operations through our technology division, Elements Plus. So through this ecosystem that we've built, we also have a number of support services ranging from accounting to digital marketing, to architecture and engineering, to website development and hosting full suite end-to-end. And with the Global Academy, our digital learning platform for global master classes, global entrepreneurship master classes, we not only support each of the businesses in our ecosystem, we also develop the champions that will lead that ecosystem into the future. So let's quickly dive into each of the 3 core divisions in turn. So the genesis, I suppose, of SFIO really actually traces its root back to 2015 with the establishment of Epiphany Cafe, the flagship brand of our F&B division. That's our CEO actually right there in the center in blue. That's Jed Slackson. Since its founding in New Zealand, where it's been awarded among the most trustworthy franchise businesses, Epiphany has become an incredibly popular brand known for its Philosoph donuts and coffee-blended beverages. Epiphany operates 2 models, a franchise model and a license model. The latter allowing us to scale through partnerships with existing cafes, convenience stores, and the like. Epiphany's growth success is due in large part to the proprietary smart freeze technology the company has developed. We can dive into that a bit later. Essentially, it allows frozen baked goods like fully glazed donuts to be stored for up to 6 months. This affords Epiphany locations greater efficiencies in inventory management, while allowing business to operate more locations with less commissaries. F&B plays a crucial role in our growth as a conglomerate, establishing our pathways to new markets. Currently, Epiphany is on track to expand globally. So we have about 30 locations in New Zealand and plan to establish over 200 more across Australia, Asia, the United Arab Emirates, and the United States. We already have inroads to Malaysia in place and plans to launch the first US locations hopefully within the year. Through Epiphany, we've championed our own in-house coffee brand, Gorgeous Coffee. Today, Gorgeous has become a bit of a hero product in its own right within and beyond the SFIO ecosystem. Gorgeous Coffee's 5-in-1 instant coffee product is soon to be sold as well to the US market online through Amazon. And as with each of our divisions, these flagship brands are supported by their own divisional ecosystems. These include our subsidiaries like Big News Donuts, an Australia-based bakery producing donuts for Epiphany cafes across Australia and New Zealand, and Metromart, a convenience store chain carrying our products and expanding our footprint across New Zealand and soon beyond. Through Ardent Bakers, another subsidiary, we have Smart Freeze, the proprietary flour premix I mentioned earlier. That enables us to maximize, again, our use of regional commissaries, which we're already establishing ahead of our planned expansions. We're currently engaged as well with a firm to help develop healthier options on Epiphany's menus to offer low-carb and sugar-free options while utilizing superfoods like manuka honey. Again, our goal at SFIO is to champion collaborations across our divisions. So our F&B businesses like Epiphany and MetroMart will absolutely find homes in the townships and developments that we'll be building through our real estate division. Similarly, our technology division is hard at work building tools like learning management systems to both streamline and augment our global F&B operations. So over the past few months, we've launched a number of real estate development projects, largely waterfront developments in the Philippines. By the time we uplist to the NASDAQ, we expect to complete roughly $300 million worth of these real estate projects. So far, we've chosen to establish these developments in top global tourist spots like Palawan and Batangas. We've designed these projects as a marriage of purposeful technologies championing wellness. So now this intersection of innovation and community health became the blueprint for what is now Mariah, what we've envisioned to be a leading real estate developer in tech-driven, wellness-oriented townships. So these are wholly unique offerings for the global market. We're utilizing health data systems and the latest in wellness design to create communities with proactive care built in. Communities where your children, your parents, your friends and coworkers can live better, healthier lives. We've gathered an amazing team to do this, to lead Mariah. In real estate, we've brought in decades of experience across master planning, business development, and sales. These are industry leaders who work for the top real estate companies in the region. AG Architects, a subsidiary of ours, will be playing a leading role here as well. They leverage experience designing award-winning projects such as Crown Plaza in Changi Airport, Singapore, integrating natural environments into interior spaces. And in wellness, the other core component here, we have expertise in health data systems and developing health sensors through our partners. So we also have leading Mariah, Kathy Chan-Venecio, a global health expert in health hospitality. She's led the design and development of some of the most prominent health tourism projects in Southeast Asia. So we're very, very happy to have her leading Mariah. Now, I'd like to highlight here that it's not just a marriage of real estate and technology that we're envisioning. F&B also plays a leading role here. Again, our franchise businesses like MetroMart, the convenience stores, as well as Epiphany Cafe, will be right at home in these townships. In fact, the team at AG Architects is already working on a new Epiphany Cafe concept, one that situates Epiphany as a hub for learners, innovators, and entrepreneurs. Desk spaces, you'll see here private meeting rooms and access to partner tech microservices like website design, app development, digital marketing. It's a signature concept that we see thriving in and beyond our Mariah communities. Now, of course, this brings us to our third division, our technology division, which is built around LNS Plus, a Philippine-based tech venture builder with over a decade of experience and traction in building blockchain systems, website and mobile app development, server management, digital marketing, and more. Through LNS Plus, all of our existing businesses and future businesses immediately benefit from having a full suite of digital transformation partners. So, of course, that means streamlining existing operations by setting up more unified tech platforms, supporting our brand's digital marketing efforts, and so on. But this also means building entirely new systems to really disrupt the industries that we operate in. Coming from the startup world, the mandate of LNS Plus is to bring that disruptive mindset and marry it with the broad resources of SFIO. More than a support division, LNS Plus, the role of LNS Plus is to pave the pathways towards SFIO's future. So in F&B, that means franchise management dashboards to allow franchisees to monitor operations, track inventory, and purchase supplies easily. Learning management systems to allow owners, managers, and employees to learn the ropes of running, let's say, an Epiphany Cafe, wherever, whenever, on any device at their own pace. In real estate, LNS Plus will oversee the deployment of community health dashboards, working alongside our data science and health wearable partners. And as our portfolio of real estate developments continues to grow, we're looking to develop AI-assisted tools to manage that inventory and augment our sales operations. And each of these platforms will first and foremost be integral to our businesses, right? But we have longer-term plans for each of these platforms as well, turning them into subscription-based software services for other businesses, thereby turning our technology services into highly lucrative revenue generators as well. As we plan to scale SFIO exponentially, we see our technology division to be largely the vehicle to get us there. Going back to SFIO at large, again, the businesses that make up the SFIO ecosystem are a combination of innovative startups and businesses that have been in operation for up to 20, in some cases 30 years. This goes back to that mantra, like I mentioned, of being guided by tradition and driven by innovation. Our diversified portfolio of businesses has also helped us not only weather the pandemic, but saw us generate over $25 million last year with a net profit of about 23%. So we expect 2022 to see a similar profit margin with revenues growing exponentially, driven by our new projects across the globe. So each of SFIO's 3 core divisions, as well as the enablers we have in our ecosystem, play integral roles in ensuring our growth is not only exponential but sustainable, which is essential as we progress towards our goal of listing the NASDAQ. Our F&B businesses serve as our vehicle for entering new global markets and generating continuous revenues as we expand across Australia, Asia, and the United States. To fuel that expansion, our real estate division comes in, representing high-yield wellness tourism projects, the proceeds of which will be reinvesting into our growth. And technology functions as our enabler, underpinning all of our efforts. So this division will not only augment business operations, unlock innovative new revenue streams, and grow our intellectual property assets, but will really serve as the backbone of the entire conglomerate. So we're seeing a lot of success with this 3-part engine that we built to drive our ecosystem, and our current capital raising efforts to fuel our expansion stand to bring us even further. Now, through this global ecosystem, we believe that we've crafted the right strategy, gathered the right talent, and formed the right partnerships to get there, creating growth opportunities across F&B, real estate, and technology. It's a little bit of a dense slide, but what I want to focus here is our goal is to shape the future of wellness tourism technologies in our residential communities, the future of F&B innovation towards sustainable health and impactful consumption, the future of emerging enterprises where our leading tech innovations will enable us to explore new frontiers in a global economy. So over the next 2 years, our mission is to find, augment, and exponentially scale value across our ecosystem. In part, of course, so that we can accomplish our goal of listing to the NASDAQ, which is a journey we're excited to say has garnered us a lot of support so far. But in doing this, what we're really truly aiming to accomplish is to create pathways to the global stage, bridging strong businesses from emerging markets with growth enablers like yourselves, such that the truly world-class business leaders that we have across our key markets, across those emerging markets, find the opportunities that they deserve, and are equipped with the knowledge, the resources, and the community that they need to build the futures of their industries. And that is our mission, truly, at SFIO, and that's our journey. So we'd be thrilled to have you join us. This is the point. I'm happy to take on for any questions, right? And then Rich, throw it to you as well if there's anything that you'd like to add. Sure. Questions.
How many shareholders do you have?
We have about 200 shareholders right now.
Yeah, the company was we took over the ticker symbol back in August of last year.
You might want to have
us up front as well.
Yeah, just to kind of expand on it, we took over the ticker symbol back in August of 2021, just last year. That's where we completed the reverse. Originally, it was listed as a shell with a kind of a caveat to it, which was removed pretty quickly. And then we've been updating the filings and became current, I think, altogether by the end of November, when we had finally gotten also the shell removed as well. So we've been focused on a lot with the ticker, it's just the restructuring of it, and at the same time working for some of the business divisions that we've been working on and structuring, and also the potential expansion into the United States.
So NASDAQ requires 300 shareholders. What are your plans to obtain an additional 100 shareholders?
Well, we're in sort of in gears now, just like these kinds of conferences, joining a lot of different conferences. We're going to start working with an investors relations, a seasoned investors relations group shortly. Some of the areas that we're engaging with as well is doing the audits. For instance, we're now listed as an alternative reporting, but we should finalize an auditor by the end of the month, if not by early June. And then that should put us sort of beginning in the pathway to, once we get everything completed in that sense, to uplist to the OTCQB. But yeah, the shell itself had been trading, I think, for many years, I think 10 years or so, if I'm not mistaken. So.
The way it usually goes, it generally goes from pink sheets to the OTC, QB, or QX, and then to NASDAQ.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so actually we're timing it NASDAQ, maybe by the year 2020, anything late 2023, Q4 to Q1 of 2024. That would be more or less our target. And I think we would then probably by that point accomplish all the significant milestones. I think we need to sort of, meet and specifically being on NASDAQ.
Well, the financials are excellent. I mean, that's well aligned with NASDAQ standards.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you have that back home under the IP for this journey. But I think that's a realistic expectation for time.
Yeah, and I think just coming, getting the audit and getting those other things, so it's going to really, take us into a sort of another level as well. So anyway.
Good plan for growth.
I don't know if it's do we get any comments from Zoom? Is that something that happens as well? Not really, no. Okay, that's it. Right. Well, if there are no other questions, we're happy to have more informal conversations following this. Right? I'm sure we can wrap. That's for sure. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for being on Zoom. Thank you.